My dear, they never saw your light because their eyes feared what truth illuminates. I fought because they whispered lies, but your silence screamed louder than their gossip. You are the secret they couldn't understand, so they tried to erase your existence. They called you nothing. I saw the galaxy burning quietly inside your chest. Defending you broke me, but losing you would have shattered my soul completely. They don't know the scars you carry. I do, and I fought for every one. Your worth isn't in their words, it's in the silence you left behind. I fought the world's ignorance because your truth was a war they refused to wage. They said you're not enough, but I swear, you're the echo in my every heartbeat. I battled their blindness to protect the fragile universe they refused to see in you. Their hatred was a cage. My defense was the key I forged with broken hope. You never needed their approval, only the strength to survive their cruel shadows. I saw the beauty in your chaos, a masterpiece they mistook for madness. Your silence screamed what their voices could never dare whisper, you are rare. They boxed your soul in smallness. I fought to expand the universe you belong to. Every insult they hurled was a crack in the wall I built to protect you. I fought because your darkness was their ignorance in disguise, not your truth. They missed the storm inside your eyes, the tempest no one dared sail. You were the secret they tried to bury, but I fought to let your roots breathe. I stood between you and their words, knowing their venom could never kill your light. Their judgment was the poison, my defense, the antidote your soul desperately needed. You are not what they said, you are the shadow they feared to chase. I fought not because they were right, but because your story deserves to be told. The world's cruelty carved silence into your heart. I fought to give it a voice. They see your flaws like swords. I see your strength like armor forged in fire. I fought for your invisible battles that left you too tired to fight yourself. Their words were storms. I fought to be the shelter your soul sought desperately. You are the unsung song their ears refused to hear. I fought to sing it loud. I battled their doubt because your truth deserved more than whispered disbelief. They erased your worth, but I painted it in colors only broken hearts understand. You are the secret garden no one dared enter. I fought to keep it alive. I defended your silence when their voices became an unbearable roar. They called you ordinary, but I saw the rare flame flickering in your darkness. Your pain was invisible. I fought to make it visible in the world's harsh light. I fought because your scars told stories they refused to read. They failed to see the stars hidden in your wounds. I fought to reveal their glow. You were the storm they feared. I fought to show them your thunder's power. I stood against their lies because your truth was the war they couldn't win. Their voices tried to silence you. I became your rebel whisper in the night. I fought not for their approval, but to honor the sacred fire burning within you. You are a universe they can't map. I fought to keep your constellation alive. Their judgments were cages. I fought to break every bar that kept you confined. I fought because your soul's music was too wild for their deaf ears. You are not their story, you are the secret they never understood. I fought to protect your invisible battle scars from their ignorant eyes. They whispered you were nothing. I shouted your name into the endless void. I fought because your silence was louder than all their cruel words combined. You are the wound they feared to touch. I fought to heal it gently. Their hate was the poison. I fought to be your cure without asking for thanks. I stood for your forgotten light when everyone else chose the dark. You were the shadow dance they feared. I fought to keep you moving. I fought because your truth was a sacred fire they dared not kindle. They erased your presence, but I painted your essence in every breath I took. I defended the broken parts they called ugly. Those parts were your strength. You are a mystery their minds couldn't solve. I fought to protect your riddle. I fought the silence that tried to swallow your story whole. They said you're invisible. I fought to make you unforgettable. Your soul was a battlefield. I fought the war no one else could see. I fought because your darkness was their fear masquerading as truth. You are the echo they tried to silence. I fought to let your voice roar. Their doubts were chains. I fought to break every link holding you down. I defended your broken light when the world preferred to watch it fade. You are the untold secret I risked everything to keep alive. I fought because their blindness couldn't see the universe in your eyes. They called you flawed. I called you divine chaos worthy of worship. I stood between you and their storms, refusing to let you drown. You are the shadow they tried to erase. I fought to keep you breathing. I fought not for their respect, but to honor your hidden fire. They whispered you were small. I fought to show you are infinite. Your silence was a rebellion. I fought to amplify its sacred sound. I fought the world's cold gaze to keep your fire burning bright. They denied your worth, but I held your truth like sacred scripture. You are the mystery they feared. I fought to protect your enigma. I defended the unseen battles only your heart could bear. They called you lost. I fought to find the light only you held. You are the secret they dared not speak. I fought to tell your story. I fought because your soul's shadow was their darkest nightmare. They silenced your song. I fought to make it echo through eternity. I defended your invisible wounds when the world turned away. You are the flame they tried to extinguish. I fought to keep you burning. Direct hit if this touched your soul. Don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I fought the cold world to keep your warmth alive inside me. They called you broken. I saw the pieces fit into a sacred whole. Your silence was louder than their noise. I fought to honor it. I fought because your pain was a language they refused to learn. You are the riddle they fear. I fought to guard your secret. They judged your shadows, unaware of the light they concealed. I stood when they faltered, defending the unseen fire you carried. You are the whisper they silenced. I fought to make you roar. I fought because your soul's depths terrified their shallow fears. They called you lost. I found the universe hidden in your eyes. You are the story they dared not tell. I fought to write it boldly. I defended the beauty in your brokenness no one else noticed. They refused your truth. I risked everything to keep it alive. You are the secret garden they trampled. I fought to help it bloom. I fought the world's darkness to protect your fragile light. They tried to erase your voice. I became the echo that never dies. You are the shadow they feared. I fought to embrace your night. I fought because your silence was a scream no one could hear. They denied your worth. I believed in the fire burning beneath. You are the sacred secret I fought for, and will fight for always. I fought shadows so you could walk free in your own wild light. Their silence was a blade. I fought to shield your trembling heart. You are the storm I welcomed, the chaos I learned to love. I carried your pain like a secret prayer no one dared speak. They called you empty. I found galaxies within your quiet spaces. I fought the world's cold gaze to cradle your burning soul. Your brokenness sings songs their ears refuse to hear. I stood in their fire so your spirit could rise untouched. You are the sacred wound no one else saw, but I did. I fought their blindness to reveal the constellation you are. They mocked your silence, unaware it held the universe's secrets. I defended the truth you hid beneath scars and whispered lies. You are the shadow's breath, unseen, but fiercely alive. I fought to keep your soul's flame alive in their bitter storm. Their hatred was thunder. I was the quiet lightning that struck back. You are the song forgotten by time, but I never stopped humming. I fought to save the fragile light they tried to snuff out. They called you broken. I saw a symphony in every crack. Your silence was a rebellion louder than their cruel words. I fought because your unseen battles were wars worth winning. You are the hidden fire they feared. I fought to keep it burning. They tried to bury your truth. I planted it in sacred soil. I defended the broken poetry only your soul could write. You are the night's secret whisper, soft, dark, infinitely deep. I fought their ignorance to cradle your delicate strength. Their voices were knives. I became the shield your heart needed. You are the quiet storm raging beneath their shallow calm. I fought to keep your soul's sacred song alive against silence. They denied your light. I worshipped it in secret reverence. You are the shadow that dances with fire, fierce and untamed. I fought because your truth was the revolution they feared. Their words were prisons. I built you a throne from your scars. You are the unspoken prayer whispered between broken breaths. I stood guard over the fragile sanctuary of your heart. They never saw the galaxy burning quietly behind your eyes. I fought because your silence was a sacred hymn unheard by many. You are the sacred wound that heals in the deepest dark. I defended the invisible battles fought within your quiet soul. Their blindness was the storm. I was your shelter and calm. You are the secret fire igniting in the shadow of despair.